awesome people out there. Welcome or welcome back to the Geek Business Podcast and our Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. Um, yeah. We are back. I think the last episode, well, it's clear what the last episode was. Last episode, we did the Return to Ostagar DLC. Came back to Ostagar, buried the king, picked up his gear. As you can see, I'm equipped with his sword. Since we have that, what's the other sword I got? Is the other sword that one really good sword? Yeah, we can start spawn. Yep. So that's what we do here. So actually, let me look back at that. Where am I? Okay, go take a quick stop back at camp to get rid of and pass out some of this stuff because we are going to go on ahead and start the elf quest. We're gonna head to Brecilian Forest. Like I said, first we're gonna stop back at camp here. Not a camp conversations, but empty out my I just need to empty out my inventory. I don't know what gloves are Stin. What's gloves Stin work with? He's wearing regular gloves. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we might have to go we might have to go to my boy. Oh yeah, these are the ones that Wade gave us for my armor. Probably should did this before. Probably should did this before I started, but we'll give him this new stuff. Gotta put this on. Gotta put this on Alistair. Hey, what's the strength you need for this? Not those. Ah, they're in my. They're at the camp. Yeah, hold on to these first. Yes, this is better.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, I'm sure you'll be pleased with the good.
So I'm gonna lie, I don't like the stats on that one. Let's see if we can give any of these to drop some of these off here.
We are better with every step you take.
All right, let's head over to Soldier's Keep to stash some stuff. Let's see if I can get Ogren leveled up to put that armor on. Actually, let's take the team we'll be taking to pick up the doors. So we've taken Alistair and Wynn on back-to-back quests, so they're definitely sitting out for this. I don't think we've taken Zevran like anywhere since we picked him up. Ogren's been out a little bit, and I guess Morrigan. Actually, I'll change at the camp because I think Wynn has something.
Yes.
When you first walk to the camp, so I'll take her just in case. But we'll change her out once we get there. So let's head to Soldier's Peak first. Hopefully with no random encounters. $42. Where's he at right now? He's pretty damn far, so he can't put it. So he's probably not gonna be able to put it on now. I'm gonna pour points into it. Alright, let's put this in there. So we'll save it for whenever Alistair's ready. Put some gifts in there. We'll come back after the elf quest when we have our next camp conversations. We'll come back and we'll pick some of these up so we can give them out soon. All right, let's head on over to the Brecilian outskirts.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
I have business with your leader, actually.
And what business is that?
Grey Warden business. Tell the Keeper and nobody else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
I come representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus Mithra, you may return to your post.
Hey, I can't
Manuvinen,
just
Keeper.
throw that info out everywhere.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
You can call me Rick.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
I'm sorry, y'all. As usual, my dumb ass forgot to mute the damn TV.
The clan came to the Brecilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
I know, I see you ball up your fist like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like actual werewolves in the forest?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Werewolves are beasts not unlike abominations, possessed wolves driven mad.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brecilian forests are proof of this.
Yeah, why do they attack?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before. I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
So I played Veilguard. I played it, I live streamed it. It'll be uploaded to the channel by now. I will say, no surprise, the hand animations are looking alright so far. They're looking pretty good so far.
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Lucky for you, I'm pretty dang good at non-trivial
Within
tasks.
the Brecilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Why that camera look like it was handheld right there? It says you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left. We would assist with the Blight, of course. And you would have our gratitude. From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
I literally have one of both of those with me right now. All right, I'll find this wither thing for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
That's my phone. That's my text message alert. Y'all, I'm so
Make them
damn
quick,
ready
if you please.
for
I have much to do
election
here.
to be over.
My
I have
apprentice
never
Lanaya
been
or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with
bombarded
answers just as easily.
with this much fucking text message alerts, fucking literature. I went to my mailbox the other day. I had a fucking stuff about that damn thick, all fucking voting literature. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I swear every ad on YouTube is all about the fucking election. I'm so ready for this shit to be over. First of all, you vote early, so the shit's done for you early. So it's like, you still give this shit. Like, god damn.
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest. There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So 2028, they finna be just straight up strong arming your ass. Well, they just gonna appear at your damn door. They already do. You know, like the old South Park thing where P. Diddy be like, oh, we won't talk about Diddy like that anymore. You know, the whole like the voter dot thing. That's how motherfuckers finna be. Yeah, so can I become a werewolf?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
So did all werewolves everywhere come from this river thing?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
I'm sure. Alright.
Go on,
That's
then.
what I got.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Alright, so there's a lot of little side quests, and there's also a lot of lore here, too.
I never thought I'd ever set foot in a Dalish camp.
So let's try to pick up as much of it as we can. Let's read the ones that actually matter. None to get to them. But if, Elganon...
Done now. Are you happy?
There you go. Elganon and, Gillenay. We'll read those. Or, of course, Finhorel if you run into one.
The Hala. The Dalish call them their guides. They even lead an elf to oblivion when he dies, or so they claim.
Yeah. Very important to... Oh, here we go, right here. Gillenan. Gillenan, mother of the Hala. They say Gillenan was one of the people in the days before Arlathan and the chosen of Adruil, I think I'm pronouncing it right. Adruil, the huntress. She was very beautiful, with hair of snowy white and as graceful as a gazelle. She kept always Adruil's ways, and Adruil favored her above all others. One day while hunting in the forest, Gillenan came across a hunter she did not know. As his feet lay a hawk shot through the heart by an arrow, Gillenan was filled with rage. For the hawk, along with the hare, is an animal much beloved of Adruil. Gillenan demanded that the hunter make an offering to Adruil in exchange for taking the life of one of her creatures. The hunter refused, and Gillenan called upon the goddess to curse him so that he could never again hunt and kill a living creature. Gillenan's curse took hold, and the hunter found out that he was unable to hunt. His prey would dart out of sight, and his arrows would fly astray. His friends and family began to mock him for his impotence. For what use is a hunter who cannot hunt? Ashamed, The hunter swore he would find Gillinan and repay her for what she had done to him. He found Gillinan and while she was out on a hunt with her sisters and lured her away from them with lies and false words. He told Gillinan that he had learned his lesson and begged her to come with him so she could teach him a proper way, so she could teach him to make a proper offering to a druid. Moved by his plea, Gillinan followed the hunter, and when they were away from all of her sisters, the hunter turned on Gillinan. He blinded her first, and then bound her to one wood as can't read. And he blinded her first, and then bound her as one would bind a kill fresh from the hunt. But because he was cursed, the hunter could not kill her. Instead, he left her for dead in the forest. And Gillinan prayed to the gods for help. She prayed to Elganon for vengeance, to Mother Bethal to protect her, but above all, she prayed to Adruil. Adruil sent hares to Gillinan, and they chewed through the ropes that bound her. But Gillinan was still wounded and blind. She could not find her way home. So Adruil turned her into a beautiful white deer, the first Hala. And Gillinan found her way back to her sisters and led them to the hunter who was brought to justice. Since that day, the Hala have guided the people and have never led us astray, for they listened to the voice of Gillinan. Yeah, it's very different than what we know. She needs me to heal the Hala, which I don't know how to do. Does my ranger specialization give me anything?
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach. My name is Alora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
So what is Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
Yeah, they got
I have seen your horses. The relationship is different, as is the purpose. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
So what's wrong with this one?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Must be a hard decision.
I wish I could calm her enough to speak with her. We have lost so many of our hunters. I would hate to lose one of our Hala as well.
Anything I can do?
I don't
or
know.
Attempt to do?
Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Survival. I don't have anything. Let's see. I'm looking.
And? What do you think?
Just lie. You're right, it's suffering. Nope, I don't know.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
Alright, let's try this. I'm looking. Hands up.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me.
There's nothing marked.
I am glad you attempted it regardless. No. That would not be right. When the time comes, then I will do it myself. It is my duty, as both master herder and as her friend. She shall take her last breath, knowing she was always safest in my care.
Right. Yeah, because survival is not anything I ever put points into. Though as a ranger, it makes sense, role-playing wise. Now, I should put some points into it. But I never do. Let's see what else we got around here.
It is done.
talk to you yet, can I? Oh, yes, I can.
Andiran Atishan, outsider.
Hi.
I am Gaina. Is there something you need from me?
Not really, because I haven't talked
Then may
to
the
other guy yet.
creators bring you fortune.
Here we go, Finn Harel. The Dreadwolves. There's precious little we know about Finn Harel, for they say he did not care for our people. Elganon and Mythal created the world as we know it. Adruil taught us the ways of the hunter. Salays and June gave us fire and crafting, but Finn Harel kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathan, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Finn Harel spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. I totally see Solas doing that shit. The legends say that before the fall of Arlathan, the gods we know and revere fought in endless war with others of their kind. There is not a heron among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Gil- Gildur- Gelduran and Dirth, Darenthal and Anaris, for they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Fen'Harel could walk without fear among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones. So the Forgotten Ones do have names. For although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fen'Harel tricked them. Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods. If only the Forgotten Ones would return to the abyss for a time. They trusted Fen'Harel, and they were all of them betrayed. And Fen'Harel sealed them away so they could never walk again among the people. I think this is the thing for this. Oh, the Valacine. So let's read that one, because now we know the truth about that now. Valacine, blood writing. When the children of our people came of age, they earned the privilege of wearing the Valacine, the blood writing. It sets us apart from the Shimlin and from elves who have thrown their lot in with them. It reminds us that we will never again surrender our traditions and beliefs. The ritual deserves great reverence, and one who is to gain the Valacine must prepare by meditating on the gods and the ways of our people, and by purifying the body and the skin. When the time comes, the keeper of the clan applies the blood writing. This is done in complete silence. Cries of pain are signs of weakness. If one cannot tolerate the pain of the blood writing, they are not ready to undertake the responsibilities of an adult. The keeper may stop the ritual if they decide that the one gaining the Valacine is not ready. There is no shame in this, for all children are different, and our ancestors once took centuries to come of age. And we know, of course, that's not completely right. Actually, these are a little better than the ones you got. I think you have something to do with the wind, right?
I greet you, stranger. It is good to see another elf, even
no,
if
you're
you are
the
not one of the
husband.
wandering clans. I trust my people have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
Yeah, they've been a little bit suspicious.
That's like saying that Dender Rash is a bit itchy. You'll tear the skin off your arse and be glad you did it.
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Yeah, you don't seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't trouble you with this. You have your own concerns, I am certain.
I'd like to hear about it.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's terrible.
Masiranas, thank you. The Keeper means well, but I must discover the truth for myself. If you are in the forest, perhaps you might come across her, alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsman. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
You are most kind. Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
Hey, I don't think I can get the...
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
What's in there?
What is the point? It is none of your business, so please, leave it be.
So I think I'm supposed to get to. I like how she says that after I've already looted like 2 chests in the camp. I think we're supposed to get some dialogue with the Winnie first, then that unlocks the thing here. So let's level her up first. Give her a nice level. And I've been saying she needs some more offensive powers. Alright, let's trade her out for Morrigan.
Horsefit.
Indeed.
And we'll roll with this team for this quest. It's been a while since we rolled with some of these people.
Yes? That I cannot do.
She can't, don't lie to me. Alright, now let's talk to some of these other people.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You left that shit
You're
in
not
the rain.
smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
Elves and their wood shaping. It's unnatural. Why use wood when you got perfectly good metal and stone?
Spoken like a true child of the stone, my friend.
Who you call a child, old man?
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Just making sure. Okay. Make sure my audio wasn't fucking up. I was told you could supply me with some equipment.
Yes, yes. The Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
Alright, cool. What exactly you
I'm the
looking for?
clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Alright, sound like something I'd probably end up giving to Zevran. Alright.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first. I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Sell that shit. Tank. Oh, we got some. That's another thing that's for like Liliana. I think we just picked up same thing, Dalish armor. Look at this. We got some good armor for Zevran here. You gonna get you pretty kid. Oh my god, a backpack. Yes. What a sword. He can't even use it. I can use it though. Generate stock. Health regeneration, stamina regeneration. Weakens darkspawn, damage versus darkspawn. This weakens darkspawn, 2 damage, armor penetration. So I guess definitely do more damage for darkspawn. So they're going to be less effective here. And I kind of sold everything else I had already. I'm still rock with them though. Where did I get this from? Did I just buy this? Oh yeah, you got these. Rare Ironbark quest. Alright. So we got a whole new fit for you here. There you go. Alright. Godcraft. Janae. I believe it is pronounced Janae and not June. Let's talk to this kid.
Hello?
Hello yourself. Who are you?
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Okay, so let's go be one.
Never mind. Just go away and leave me alone.
Bitch.
I told you to leave me alone.
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. What's the problem?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Nice rack focus there. I say rack focus, y'all. Get your mind out of the gutter. That's what the focus went from him to her very easily. Nasty people. You mean the old girl? Ah, girl problems. I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Hey, well, there gotta be some way we can solve the
You
problem.
think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Sure, I can go to the forest?
But the keeper said... No, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
Yeah, go with me. You kill one when I'm with
The
you.
keeper would know right away if I left camp. Masiranis for the offer, however. That's very kind of you.
Alright, well then what if I got the pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
Do you want to marry the woman or not? Have you tried? You tried water?
Wooing? I don't understand.
You know, romance or, you know, show her you care for her, show you like her, give her a gift or something.
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her. A gift? No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married.
God damn, come on, brother. It ain't tricking if you got it.
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon.
I don't think that's the same thing.
That doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice.
Don't see much ass
No,
better or-
we've never done anything like that. Never. Of course not. I'm not even bonded yet. I've never kissed anyone, not like that.
Alright, I think so.
Such as? I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I'd be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything. I could reward you. I have a book of our history written in the common tongue. The keeper wrote it and gave it to my father before he died. If nothing else, you could sell it. It must be worth something in the human lands.
Alright, fine.
Cyranas. Oh, ma Cyranas.
Damn,
I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Because I usually just talk to her, and you know, there's a persuasion check. I picked that up already. There's a persuasion check, and you can convince her to forget him being a hunter if she likes him. Just like him for who he is. My worry was that persuading that for persuading me to get the pelt for him, that he presents it. But then, of course, that's like that's like a sitcom romance movie shit 101. You do that for him, and then some magical way somewhere down the line, some shit's gonna happen, and it's like, hey, old boy killed one of these before. He gave you the pelt. He can do it again. And then he's like, oh, and then he dies, or has to admit the truth, and he loses the girl. So,
Greetings once again.
shit, maybe I can. Shit, man.
I am not sure what I can tell
You're looking
you,
for a
but
hunter.
I shall try.
Yeah, one right here.
You should speak to Lanaya. She's the Keeper's first and knows much of such questions. You would be best to speak to Seyrel. He is our storyteller and knows far more of such tales.
So you literally just exist for this man's side quest. I thought you'd at least be able to tell me something, but you just point me to other people.
Master
You don't tell me to talk to
Verathorn should
him.
have what
Yeah.
you need. Seek him
Okay, what
out
about
at
Zathrian?
Zathrian? He has been our keeper since long before my parents' parents were born. What could you wish to know about him?
How old is he?
I don't know. Very old. It is said that Zathrian may be one of the first to become as our ancestors were long ago, immortal.
So what is a keeper
He
exactly?
keeps us safe, and he keeps the knowledge of our people safe, so we may bring it to all of our people one day. To your people. When there is a new homeland for us all to settle in, the Dalish shall teach your people what they have forgotten.
Ah, one of those. Where does he get this?
From the other clans, and from the artifacts we uncover in our travels. Everywhere the old empire was, so went their slaves. Pieces of our past lie everywhere.
So, okay, I'm noticing something. Both of them don't have their little face tattoos, which means she hasn't made it to the path of adulthood either. So how the hell is she holding up against old boy for not being grown and not achieving a hunter when she apparently ain't leveled up to anything significant either?
The ways of our ancestors, of course, from the time of our Lathan, before the human empire enslaved our people. What is that?
Alright.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
It says that you refuse to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
What the hell are you?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family? Oh, you are right. What is the point of worrying and making us both so miserable? No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen. Kamen, I have been a fool.
Dana? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Unless he doesn't, and y'all just be miserable.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
No, I'm right there with you, babe.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Alright, bye, you happy kids. Alright. Where's the yapper? Where's the guy who's just finna give us a big lore yap session? Here he is.
Gaina and Kamen together, I see. Strange that you should take the time to involve yourself in that affair, of all things.
What can I say? I'm an involver.
I know a few tales. Our clan has passed this way many times before, even when the Shemlin lived in these parts. You wish? I can tell you what I know. It is not a long story.
Oh, is it?
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brecilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And they tore the veil, didn't they?
Indeed.
As they usually does.
Very wise of you. There was so much death that the veil into the Beyond was torn. The Shemlin know the Beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves. So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
How many werewolves are we talking over here?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is. It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, true.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Alright. Well, it's been almost a dang hour. So I think we've done enough yapping. Let's get to some action. Let's head to the forest and see. Get involved in a little action before we wrap it up.
Ah, more forests. I feel I thought I had left the wilds behind for good.
Can't skip the forest, Morgan. The forest? The forest is a term.
Got it. All right. Now, get off my back. Got it. All right.
I'm not taking this over. I got a wolf too. You got a wolf? I got a wolf. Now what? Oh, my bad, Swiftburn. I was supposed to come the other way. Hold on. Wait. We can do this the right way. Although I think there's a little side quest or a codex or something up here. That's okay. Always important.
Critters.
Yeah, there it is.
No mercy! Go in a little over your head.
Away.
Oh, it's just loot. I thought that Templar loot something. Smoking on that Templar pack. I don't need that.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
Okay. Huh?
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
And I'm here to talk, brother. That's all I'm here for. I'm just the, what do you call those? I keep saying function. That's not right. It's the police committee.
Was it not Sathrian who sent you?
Yes, it was.
He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
You think he wouldn't retaliate?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight, but I can't turn back either.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Actually fight him right here?
Caution. Creatures approach.
Get off my back.
The sound this darkspawn makes gives me the shivers.
Darkspawn? What the hell y'all doing here?
I got the arrow. Got it. Now this one's so you can get off my back. Got it.
Time to dance. How shall we compete for points?
Oh, some gifts for the dog. Nature damage and stun chance. Look at the. You can see the Sylvain enemies through the ogre's blood. Magic. It gives you an uneasy feeling. What the hell? Guess I gotta come back to that. There's also a what's it called out here too.
Here they come.
You'll get no mercy from me!
The iron bark. What's I saying? Oh, there's a
You're gonna regret this! I see enemies ahead. Now is better than later. Alright, alright.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
I don't think trees bleed. If you do, it'll be molasses.
Got it.
Saucy first. Random.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Damn, that was a nice fucking camera work there. Goddamn. Well, it'll attack me if I say this. You know what I'm saying?
Aware, thou sayest? How can this be? I sense no curse inside of thee. Could it be, instead, a lie? There is no need. Why even try?
Alright, yeah, got me. I'm just enough.
Ah, yes, I remember thee. Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It's a poet tree. A poetry. Don't you get it?
It rhymes? Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Okay, I got questions first. Why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
Agro just made that joke. Yeah.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guest.
So what are you?
I am an elder oak and nothing more. Though once I dreamt of a time before when I roamed the world and howled with pain, not of this world, but twixt and twain. Perhaps I was a spirit then, a wandering thing drawn to this glen. But then that spirit joined with a tree. Since then, a tree is all I be.
Yeah, these other trees seem to be a lot more hostile than you are.
Of the Sylvans, this is true. They are quite mad, their virtues few. A spirit trapped within a tree. No mouth to scream or eyes to see. A cage of bark, a prison wood. A thing of rage where nature stood. So twisted Sylvan they become. But I am not the same as some. I accept my fated oaken home. I feel no need to rage and roam.
So that these never come back around after Origins.
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
Well, what's so special about that?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Alright, I'll look for what's in it for me though.
My wooden skin has some magic, see? And part of it I can give to thee. The forest would see thee as a tree. and so no harm.
Oh, right. I need the wood to get past that magic barrier, that magic trick over there. Alright, cool.
Wilt thou then perform the task? Wilt thou save me, as I ask?
I'll help you out.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Paul's just like, chill right here. Alright, before we wrap it up, the one more thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save it first, though. This camp sign remains remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
Yeah, more suspicious than inviting, you ask me. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues to its nature. Fire pit, the tent, and the bedroll. Let's see, you examine the bedroll, it looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be so nice to curl up and sleep.
I did not realize I was so tired. We should sleep for a while, or... Did I just say that?
Yeah, I mean, sleeping together would be nice. But no, yeah, this, yeah, I feel it too. We need to stay awake. Turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The low sleep is almost overpowering. You're trying to... Yeah. What was it? Oh. This fire. You examine the remains of the fire pit has been unintended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
I'm surprised that fire hasn't burned out. You should tend it. Is there a stick about? I am tired.
We need to get away from this now. Everybody run! No, just go to bed. Yeah. Yes. Unable to resist a strange siren call, you trudge back to the tents and quickly collapse and drift off into a blissful sleep.
As you wish.
It's always just your
Very well.
your page.
I see. So be it. I shall do it.
Tear them apart!
As you wish.
Very well.
Trust me and you shall pay!
I see.
Spider-Ball. But ow. But don't run away far enough there, Bob.
Very well.
This is going swimming. Oh, damn. It's not down. Okay, definitely goes and wake him up. run.
As you wish.
Oh, what does that do? Let's freeze it for a minute. Cast our X barrier on a target will become completely immune to damage for the duration of the spell but cannot move. Okay. So we got a little space. That's the most important. We got a little bit more distance. It ain't gonna last that long.
So be it.
With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter, it shall prey on no one else.
Yeah, good job. You soloed this shit. But now we all need a damn. Now we all need a damn engine kit.
Isn't there something better we could be doing? Killing things, perhaps?
Definitely seem to be all data ships. Is a chest here? Oh, gloves for Zevran. Give me a Zevran. Give him that ring we just picked up. So he ain't got nothing on. Alright, and that is going to do it. It's scares of Amethyst, that's Mike. And that is going to do it for this episode of Dragon Age Origins. We will come back and continue on right from where we left off here. We'll head to the second part of the map here. I forget what this tombstone is for. I'm gonna have to remember and figure that one out. But we'll head to the East Forest here as we get to the next part of the forest. Hold on.
Oh, this is a nasty one. All right. I'll get on
Yeah, this is just another exit. South exit to the east, north exit to the east. Alright. What's going on here? She gotta be in the next section, though. The wife. Ah, yeah, so we'll head to the next section of the forest next time as we continue to solve the werewolf curse and help the elves here. So thank you all so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I really do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you are so inclined, if you enjoyed the content right over here. Check out my other videos and everything we else got. We also started off doing Dragon Age the Veilguard as well. I think by this point, at least part 1 will be up. I got a couple parts that are going to go up, but we're going to come back and finish off Dragon Age Origins before we keep going into the Veilguard. So that's what we'll do there. So check that out too if you want to. Check out the other stuff I got. I got Cyberpunk 2077 as well as Spider-Man 2. Then we got other stuff. News drops on movies, TV, and video games as well. I got a whole Dragon Age related content that I did for the entire month of October before the Veilguard came out. So check that out too if you would like. But anywho, I'm going to end it right here. And always, everybody, always remember to stay watching, to stay playing, to stay awesome, and then most importantly, to stay safe out there. All right. Until next time, everybody, I will see you all later. Goodbye.